Welcome to the second help video on creating histograms. The first way we can use is the legacy dialogues. We just go legacy, pick histograms, move over our data, and we can move it back if you chose the wrong one. We can add a title. After we put in our information here, we just hit continue to go back to this screen and we have to click OK. Then now it opens up the output window and we're ready to create our data. So this is the histogram. It's decided how wide the intervals are going to be, and it shows the frequency for each data interval. And the maximum's 8. You can see that a lot of them are at 2, and there's actually one interval with no data there. Alternatively, we could go to Chart Builder, and this is the new way to create SPSS graphic displays. We click OK. We don't want bar. These are all the different bar types. We want histogram. And a lot of times you'll want to drag your data over right away, but you can see that there's this circle with a line through it. It's telling you that you cannot drag the data over yet. We need to select the histogram that we want to use. So down here we're going to hold and drag, move it up there, and now we move our data over onto the x-axis. It automatically updates that, and now we can click through here if you're ever interested in adding different elements, adding titles and footnotes, just to see how these different things affect your graph. If you ever want to figure out a little bit more about a button, hover over it, or just click it and unclick it. These are great ways to explore, and it's certainly tools that you'll probably want to use as you are showing your different aspects of your data. But I didn't go ahead and click that. I just want to start with the one that we had from before. I'm double clicking the graph to open it up, and now I can use the chart editor to make adjustments to my graph. Specifically, what I want to do is change the sizes of the intervals, and I can do that by going to any of these buttons down here, because what it gives me access to are these drop downs. And so if I click the tab for binning, now I can do custom intervals, and I can do number of intervals. So I can say I want 5 intervals, and I'll put my data into 5 bars. Or I can say the interval width. I could say I want groups as 7. So it'll take my minimum value, which looks to be about 5 here, and then so every data between 5 and 12 is in bar 1, and then 12 and 19 is in bar 2. And it counts the frequency for all the data within those ranges. And that's how we can create histograms in 2 different ways. We can use the legacy dialogues to use the old way, or the chart builder to use the new way. I encourage you to play around with this so that you know all the tools at your disposal, so when you want to show a different aspect of your data, you know exactly how to do it.